The South for a long time was a place where immigrants did not come. And that's because immigrants go to places where they have economic opportunity and places that are welcoming. And for a long time, the South was not that place. But now it's changed.
Charlotte is one of the gateway communities in the country in terms of the large population of newcomers, and particularly from Latin America. And the museum has long been interested in how change occurs in the South, in our region. And many scholars began to say that this period was likely to be the most influential and the most important since the Civil Rights Movement. It could be that dramatic. And we felt it was our responsibility to capture that hinge of history. The Levine Museum of the New South is a history museum that tells the history of Charlotte and the Southern Piedmont from 1865 to the present. We're an interpretive museum, which means that we take that history and bring it to life in a way that we hope helps people understand our collective past, both the celebrated parts and the rarely discussed parts, in a way that can allow us to respond more informed to today's challenges, whether they be social, economic, or political. And we think by doing that, then we make better decisions for our future.
In order to stay relevant, the museums understood that they needed to figure out how to engage the new communities, including the Latino community specifically. And the exhibit tells that story, how the South has changed, but also how the South is changing the Latino community. There's people that have been born here or that have come from other parts of the country, and they are finding themselves in the South and embracing the new culture, but also retaining their roots. And so this story that the exhibit tells an important story that although it's happening in the South, it's happening all over the country as well. And the dialogues really are important because it gives people a way to understand one another, to understand themselves first, and to understand new ideas, new perspectives. And this is done through the sharing of experiences, of assumptions that we have sometimes. What we aim for is to create a safe environment where these conversations can happen, and to use our exhibits as a catalyst for that conversation. I'm not from here. I was born in Mexico, and then I came to the South in 1999 when I was 10 years old to reunite with my dad, who had been here a year before. For a lot of people, coming to the US is a very difficult process. You need money and you need time, and we didn't have any of those. And so we came, like millions of people have come before, hoping to just make it to the other side. We came to the South because there was opportunity here. My dad found work, and he found a community. My story is just one of those stories, and there's many different experiences that Latinos are having in the South, and it's important to understand that now they are part of this new South. And the exhibit, I think it's important for Latinos, for them to understand that they are a chapter in this history.
I think we have lofty goals for what could happen as a result of this exhibit. We present information that many people on both sides of the discussion find controversial and challenging. And what we hope is that people will come to the exhibit and begin to understand the point of view of the person who's different from us.
My hope for the exhibit is for people to come and listen to the stories, but to create an opportunity for change, for collective change, where everyone sees that the issues that are affecting the Latino community are issues that affect them as well. And I think we're working towards that, and there's many things that need to happen, and I think the exhibit is one of them.